Jay, how you got into crypto?
Well, that's it might sound cliche, but definitely I started about 5 or 6 years ago, and actually way before that, and I was doing my own crypto project. Okay, and of course it was a real more business, and it was about the streaming, video streaming, and stuff like that. And I was doing some other. I was chair for other crypto project as well, before I joined. Chair.
What does it mean?
Chair means a chairman.
You was a chairman in some of the crypto projects.
Yeah, okay. yeah, that's right. So, but they're all real world, tangible business project. So, and then I joined OKX, which was a lot of fun, and then that was back. I joined it back in 2018, November. Hopefully I think the memory serves me correctly. Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, and you are right now working in the international market, but you started off in China. What can you tell us about Chinese market? Why is it so big in crypto? Like 60%, I think 60% of all crypto transactions are taking place with the Chinese market, even though it is banned.
It is a true statement. It is a true statement because first of all, I hope Chinese audience don't mind me to saying this. A lot of Chinese there they have this mindset of gambling. Okay, that's what happens in Macau. They're doing a lot of, of course, and there's only one legal jurisdiction you can do gambling, and crypto.
Macau is a jurisdiction in China.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
okay.
yeah. That's right. It's
okay. Las Vegas of China.
Yeah, exactly. So Chinese people really like gambling, and I don't mean crypto is gambling, but comparing to, I think the life is about gambling, up and down and whatever. Okay, so they're prone to gambling. So they will actually find it very interesting diving into the cryptos, and they have a lot of money. They have a lot of money, and actually origin. If you trace back the origin of the cryptos, and a lot of things happened in China. Even Vitalik was sponsored by Chinese, VC. They are known for working hard. They're working all the time. So that's why another reason why they trying to explore the newest trend and trying to make money out of that. So whatever comes out of United States, and they will re-innovate on it and put a spin on it and come out their own ideas and all that. So I think that's a big plus for Chinese people.
And Chinese do this fast. Everybody do that, but Chinese are probably the fastest in copying some of the stuff from the US.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think about people who want to make business with China? Like, probably there are two ways to go about it. It's either you go yourself into the Chinese market and try to sell it inside China, or you cater to Chinese people who want to go abroad. So,
well, the way I see it is there's only two sides. The one is technology. If you have unique technology, innovative, you can go into push it through to China. Well, forget the newest trend is ChatGPT, right?
Yeah.
And that is, you got some like revolution technology, we're going to China. Then if you have, the other way around is you cannot push the goods. It's very hard to push the goods into China because, like for example, just take the United States for example. You have all those good products, but it's going to be very expensive. iPhone, it's a different story, okay? And with other things, it's very hard to penetrate Chinese market.
Yeah.
And it's more like the other way around. Chinese product and get exported to outside world, and that's why you see it's everywhere, and it comes from China because it's cheap. Everything is cheap, and it's good quality, and it's catching up. And before it was Japan, now and gradually China is moving to that level.
Yeah.
Well, not as close. Well, close to Japan now. No, so the gap is being shortened.
Yeah. So like coming back to the question, if some business people, they want to penetrate, okay, if they have a decent technology, something which was never done before, and they possess it, they can go with that to the Chinese market. But if it's just a regular business, which is not ChatGPT, then basically impossible to penetrate this market from the outside.
Actually, I have an answer for that, but I don't think I should disclose it in this session, because there's a lot of things. Like I said, Chinese, they're bold, okay, and they can, like, quote unquote, they gamble, okay, gamble in a way which is might sound as a bad negative connotation, but actually, what I hear, I mean, is they gamble with their heart and soul, and they place a lot of their assets and all that. Gambling, it's a part of life, so they do that in a way trying to improve their life quality, okay, and so in a way that if you push through all of that, they will trying to find copy yours and reinvent it in better quality, maybe.
Okay.
So that's why, let me just digress a little bit more. iPhone, there's millions of iPhone copies of iPhone, knockout version. It's only 1/5 of the price. It's been there for 10 years or 15 years already. So, and all those iPhone phones and smartphones, they're all coming from China.
Mm-hmm.
The reason for that is the whole thing is it's a good quality, and they have a very structured and the assembly line, everything, and they do this all the time. It's a bang bang bang, and they can just produce 3 shifts and all that. And with that being said, I think there's definitely a lot of opportunities, and also. But right now the Chinese government kind of takes control over a lot of things, which makes it more productive. I haven't seen that yet, but definitely that's the goal, to make it more productive and takes more control. And I'm not sure it's a good thing or bad thing. I cannot comment on that. But I can just go, right a little bit.
Okay, so from what you said, it seems like if you want to do business with China would be one of the best places to source your production.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what's the actionable advice you can give to businessmen of how they can source production to China in a smart way? To not get too many people in the middle, and to go directly to this production site. Like, how would you go about it? Would you go to some conference in China? Would you use Alibaba sellers, or how exactly you could get in touch with?
That's a very
Chinese
good
production?
question. That's a very good question, and the way I think of it is. If you have a product, MVP, minimum viable product, and you wouldn't want to get it manufactured in China, okay? Because it's just like Apple, the iPhone, everything. It's pretty much manufactured in China. So you going to China and conference, my opinion, it's a good way to get your exposures and all that. Main thing is you get this product, you're trying to penetrate in Chinese market, just having manufactured everything into China, and you will automatically self-sustaining in a way and help your growth and exposures and all that. And then you can also market in US or Western European countries and all that, and even Africa, Southeast Asia and all that.
Okay. Coming back from production in China to crypto, so we are in 2023 March.
Yeah.
Where do you think we are in the crypto cycle right now?
Well, the crypto cycle right now, I think it's cleansing itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because there are too many bad projects. It's I use the word scam projects, and they do pump and dump and all that, and they don't have. It was like a big bubble, and it wasn't filled with the solid concrete stuff. That's why. And now it's a cleansing, and so people say it's a crypto winter, and I'm not sure it hits the bottom yet. Okay, because all those, I would say a lot of projects, majority of projects out there, they're just kind of fake. Okay, and unless you tied it with the real world business. Doesn't matter what kind of real world business, okay? And of course, in US, you have to pass a security law and all that. It's a different story. Most of our projects, what we see here in the market trend, and only a few projects actually stands out to be good ones. And there are also a lot of blockchain projects. There's so many of there, and personally, I think it's a little bit too many.
Okay.
A little bit too many, and so back to your question, and so I wouldn't say we hit the bottom yet.
Mm-hmm.
It could, or it could be bouncing back up, and the way I see it and is that right now crypto is following the stock market because stock market has so much volume. It's like elephant, and crypto is just like ant. If you're trying to trip the elephant, it's going to be very hard. So it correlates.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, in the future, when the ant becomes a tiger, I think it's going to be situation would be reversed.
Mm-hmm. I think there was this reversal thing with the Silicon Valley Bank demise, when the stock market actually went down while the crypto prices went up. I didn't check that, but at least financial institutions did go down in value in their equity valuations, and crypto was going up during that part.
Yeah, because they're trying to find some hedging, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's what my 2 cents are.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, I think it would be the opposite, or at least close to going to a different direction.
Okay, so overall, like, what do you think would be the under the radar technology right now in crypto space? So everybody's talking about ChatGPT, AI, and everything like that, and crypto follows, and it could be. What is the technology which is not on the spotlight right now, but might be in the years to come?
Well, it's very hard to predict. ChatGPT and AI, we've been talking about it for past more than 10 years. Okay, technology, it's been more than 10 years, and so from a chip design, chip, and then comes to the software and all that. And now it's supercomputer, it's computing and the database and doing all that. So 10 years ago, it's more like chip level, okay?
Yeah.
And it's like hybrid with the software and the hardware. Now it's mainly the software now. So ChatGPT is a revolutionary, and in a way it's a game changer, okay? But there's a couple ones before that, every corporation and has their own agenda. But the next one, I would say, it's hard to say. Actually, I cannot predict. I cannot predict.
Okay.
I think my wisdom kind of stops right there. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Jay, for the talk.